What's up guys, how are you? Welcome to this new video. Today friends, I bring you 10 games for your Android phones of 0 megabytes. You don't need to download anything or install anything, all thanks to Jogos. All you have to do is open your browser, whether it's Chrome, Firefox or whichever you like, go to the page and here you'll have hundreds of video games to try. You can search them by categories, recommended, new games or explore the main page. Once you select the one you're going to play, you open it and start playing. You don't have to install anything, you don't have to download anything, you play directly from the browser. It's like cloud gaming but with Android games and completely free. You can create an account to save your game progress and you can also play some of them with friends. The best part is that you can play on any device. The game adapts. For example, you can play on your tablet or on your PC and, well, I've searched for 10 fun games that I'm going to show you that are on that platform. I hope you enjoy the video, enjoy the games, and let's get to it. We start at position number 10 with a fairly simple video game in which you will have to learn to master your black hole very well. You appear in a scenario that features different structures and colored blocks. With your black hole, you must absorb all the white blocks and avoid the colored ones, because if you absorb one of those, you lose. It is a game of patience, satisfying, and in some levels challenging, but above all, very satisfying, since there are some levels where you find castles and very interesting things to destroy. There is really no objective other than clearing the levels, but it becomes very entertaining. Recommended game. In position number 9, we have a fairly simple warplane video game. The only objective is to shoot down as many planes as possible. By doing this, you earn money. Also, in the scenario, you will find two types of items. The money item that gives you much more money than you can earn by shooting down planes, and the repair item because the other planes will be attacking you, and with this, you can repair yourself. The only goal is to get as far as possible, collect the largest amount of money, and then upgrade your plane or buy new planes. A very casual video game. For position number 8, we have a sniper video game in which you have to hunt dinosaurs. It features a level-based campaign, and in each level you are assigned a different task, whether it's hunting certain dinosaurs, defending yourself from attacking ones, or even more specific objectives, like eliminating a dinosaur by shooting a specific part of its body. To do this, you can equip different sniper rifles, laser sights, infrared scopes, and many more items or boosters. You've probably played this type of game before. They're entertaining and recommended. For position number 7, we have a rhythmic audio video game in which we are a colored sphere. As we move through the stage, we must collect other spheres that are the same color as us, but the tricky part is that every so often we change color. On the stage, you will find spheres of many colors, but you can only collide with those that match your current color. If you hit one of a different color, you lose. It is challenging because in addition to dodging obstacles, collecting coins, and gathering spheres of your color changes very frequently, and it is almost certain that you will make mistakes and lose many times. One thing I liked is that the first song is Fernanflu's rap, and with the money you earn you can buy new songs to play increasingly difficult levels. A very entertaining rhythmic audio game. In position number 6, we have a video game called Johnny the Shooter. This character has to get through platform-style levels filled with enemies, and you have to help him shoot at the right moment. The character moves forward on his own and jumps automatically, but during these jumps, everything goes into slow motion. Johnny has a laser sight, so when the laser passes over enemies, you click to shoot. At first, it feels very simple, but as you advance through the levels, it becomes more action-packed, and you have to shoot more targets, making it much more difficult. As you progress, you can unlock new skins and new weapons for Johnny, and you will also face several final bosses. It is a video game with simple but very entertaining gameplay, highly recommended. In position 5, we have another sniper video game, but this one has a feature that I really liked and I'm sure you'll like it too. When you shoot in sniper games, there's usually a scene where you see the bullet's trajectory until it hits the enemy. That also happens here, but the difference is that you can freely control the bullet across the entire map with no limits at all. This lets you pull off ultra fantasy shots, send the bullet super far, make it spin, go through holes, hit enemies from behind, or perform a lot of really strange maneuvers. Obviously, this is just an interesting feature, and it's actually a secondary bullet. The main bullet is a normal one. You'll have to take down the enemies each mission assigns you within the required time, so sometimes you can't waste too much time with this magic bullet. You'll also unlock other power-ups like a helicopter that drops bombs, an infrared camera, and you can upgrade your sniper's skills as well as get new rifles. A pretty solid sniper video game. For position number 4, we have an arcade-style soccer video game in which we fight one-on-one. We control some very strange little pill-shaped characters whose only abilities are moving sideways, jumping, kicking, and using a special skill. I know it sounds really silly, but trust me, this is one of the video games that entertained me the most, especially because besides having a simple match mode, it also has a multiplayer mode on a single device, so for example, 2 players can play on a tablet or even on a phone, though it would be a bit more cramped, and it also has a tournament mode where we advance by earning points until reaching the final. Another thing I found interesting is that the power-ups you get are quite fantastical and change every match. You never get the same one, which adds some variety and makes it fun. Definitely one of the best video games I've tried. In position number 3, we have a video game called Time Snakes vs Humans**. A viper made up of different blocks starts moving along a path that ends where you are. If the snake reaches you, you lose the match. You must start attacking the snake, but as I said, it's made of different blocks, and each block has a set number of hits it must take, or rather, a certain amount of damage. You have to be very careful to destroy the blocks with lower values, since destroying each block gives you experience. As you gain experience, you level up, and every time you level up, you get a temporary upgrade, whether it's dealing more damage, having more shots, throwing bombs, or using other items. You choose the upgrades you want and keep destroying the snake. As the game progresses, the snake's blocks become tougher, but you also become stronger. It's a mix of choosing your weapons wisely, attacking key points, and being very careful. If you destroy the snake, you advance to the next level. The challenge comes in later levels, where there are many obstacles you also have to destroy, and additional enemies come straight at you besides the snake. Luckily, you can also buy upgrades. You can change your weapon, adjust the firing rate, increase damage, and even add boosters. Trust me, it's one of those games that becomes really addictive and keeps you highly entertained. Definitely recommend it. In position number 2, we have a combat boats video game. It's like a kind of battle royale where there are other small boats on the map. Your boat has an attack range. If another boat is within your range, you can attack it, and if you destroy it, you gain experience. While exploring the level, you will also find crates that give you experience, and health crates. With experience, you level up, and every time you level up, you get an upgrade. You choose what kind of upgrade you want: more speed, better movement, faster fire rate, or more damage. There are multiple upgrades you can choose from. The thing is that as the zone keeps closing, all the boats start getting stronger and stronger until you reach the final fight. If you win the match, you move on to the next level, where you have to start from zero and lose all your upgrades. But you do earn money that you can use in the lobby to buy permanent upgrades. A very interesting and very entertaining video game. Recommended. We've reached the number 1 spot, and to close out this top list, we have a 3D shooter video game with quite good quality. I know you're probably thinking it doesn't have the best graphics, but keep in mind that it's a game you don't need to install. You just open your browser and play it from there, so I consider it a very solid game. In short, it's a shooter with team battles, capture the flag, and other classic modes. You face enemies, earn money, and with that money, you can buy new weapons for your character and even switch between multiple skins. You can play it with friends, and it's also cross-platform. Maybe your friend is playing on PC while you're on mobile, but you're still playing cooperatively. Definitely an excellent video game. And well, if you didn't like any from this list, still take a look around the games section, because you'll surely find another video game you might love. There are hundreds of different games. You'll definitely find something you like, and remember, no installing or downloading anything. So that's it from me. If you liked it, leave a like. If not, a dislike. See you in the next one.